when it's time to talk and when it's time to shut up. What we do in situation when we're traveling, like for myself, I am traveling now I'm going to Europe for a while. So I wanted to talk with you about, are you a person that is okay speaking with strangers, or you kind of like the traveler type that you sit in your chair, you're not watching, you're not looking at that, you have your ears plugs on and you just in your own world? Or maybe you are the type that you love to meet new people and strangers and speak with strangers. I know how many people are struggling to start conversations with people that you never met before. And I can tell you from all the travels I have done in my life, and I did quite a lot, is that you can learn so much about the people around you if you have just a tiny bit of courage to start the conversations. And I know you're gonna say, Adriana, but I struggle with start conversations. How do I start a conversation with someone? How do I know if I bother them or I don't bother them? What you can do is definitely you can just test the waters. You can maybe sit beside a person, and then if you see them like they engaging like eye to eye to you, then that's the first contact. You can say hello. If they answer you back and you feel the need that it's an open gate there to ask a question, where are you going, where are you coming from, or something like that, that will help you definitely to start a conversation. And it's all about feeling. See how the person is. Is the person is chatting, he loves to conversate, or you can see that he's very focused on reading the books or open a book or do their thing. And of course, be respectful. But when it comes to the most basic ways to start conversation is always be curious. Because people around you, they will know that you are the type of like, you just want to talk about yourself or you want to know about the other person. Curiosity is the number one key to start any conversations. Give them a compliment if you see something, or if they have a book, ask them about their book. If they have a book, or if they have children, talk about with questions like, I think you are a hero having children and traveling. I think it's such a hard thing. Find something common from the physical aspect, or maybe something that the item that they have around them, and then start a conversation like that. Be curious about it. The most important thing is when you are around other people and you never met them before, always be careful on feel the room. I always say, as a speaker, I always say people feel the room around you. Is those people are in the room feeling like they are like your type of people that you want to talk with, or if you feel like they are more quiet, then of course respect their ways too. So curiosity is the thing that will help you to start any conversations. And when you ask, please don't start with the questions like, hey, how are you? Good, how are you? And that's where everything ends. Instead of asking them, what is good today for you? Or maybe ask them, what is something interesting that throughout your travel you have discovered? Or questions that usually people don't ask in general. Those types of questions gonna start up themselves to want to talk more about it. And again, coming back to curiosity. When you're curious about the person beside you, you will be able to learn so much about the other person, but not just about the person, but you're going to be able to learn about their lessons of their lives. Throughout my travel, I remember I was a lady that she was traveling all over the world, doing some humanitarian work, and she was telling me stories about places and cultures that I never knew. So if I didn't have started a conversation, I would not had all the stories and all the insights to different countries that she traveled to. And that's because I was curious about her, and I was curious about her journey and her lessons that she learned from her trip. So be curious about the people around you, ask questions, and also I want to give you another tip. When someone answer you, repeat back to them on your own words, and then ask them, is that sounds like what I heard? Like that, you will be able to clarify what you heard. Second, you're going to make them feel that they've been heard and seen, and also it's not going to be any miscommunication between you two, especially if people are speaking different languages and they try to speak the same common language like English or something like that. People have accents like myself, and sometimes it's hard to understand the way they say certain words. So always clarify, repeat what they said in your own words, and ask for clarifications, and that you will have a better communication. And remember, coming back to curiosity, be curious about the person in front of you. Don't just ask them for the sake of asking them. Ask them because you really mean it, because you're really curious. If not, then just keep it for yourself and shut up and read your book, whatever it feels for you in that moment. And you're gonna learn a lot. Through my traveling, I learned so much by learning from other people's stories and life lessons and journeys. So next time when you travel, put yourself in a little bit uncomfortable situation, in the sense of asking a different question than how are you, how is everything going, and see how that is going to take you. Maybe will take you to new friendships. Maybe you're going to meet your love of your life. You never know. Or maybe you're just going to have such a deep conversation with someone that you never know that you might have needed to hear whatever they have to say. So thank you so much for watching. I'm on my way to my own flight and see who I'm going to meet new and start a new conversation. And I will see you then. Take care of you. Remember, if you didn't subscribe yet, please the subscribe button right there and then, you know, the subscribe button. And also share this video with someone that might need to hear this today. Thank you again. Big hugs. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, you know the deal. Live your life like it's truly, truly yours.